I'm just trying to think where they are in bracket. It's probably like winner's quarters. So, Medz Axe, the Smolder. These two have played forever. They know each other better than any two players in Arizona know each other. They'll just sit there and grind friendlies with each other for hours and hours and hours. And they've also teamed at a whole lot of different tournaments. So the synergy is definitely going to be stronger on the Axe Medz side, just from familiarity's sake. Violence currently living in Arizona, and HMW, of course, NorCal, so they don't get to see each other quite as often, although they've probably played a bit back in the day.
At this time, captains, if your players have not checked into their pools, please begin recording them.
All right, they strike to Final Destination. This is a stage where Axe likes to go in singles because he gets chain throws on spacies. Now, of course, that's not going to factor too much into this match because Violence is just going to shoot a missile in his face if he tries.
We have the Waffles bird.
B for Bird. B for Brandon.
Medz seems to be playing a little cold. He doesn't seem quite warmed up yet.
Oh, wow, yeah. He interferes with Axe's edge guard and then goes down and gets burned by the Firebird. Unfortunately, HMW died anyway, but yeah, Medz needs to get his fingers going.
And
I don't know, did
Medz just jumped into that. He was
Violence spot dodge? I don't know how it missed him there, but okay. So yeah, Medz needs to clean things up a little bit, but Axe is definitely giving him a lot to work with.
And Pikachu has the tiniest of shields.
Yes. There we go, there we go. That's some big damage. Up smash to up smash, I like that. Doing a really good job there of double spacing, where you don't cover your opponent, you cover the space that your opponent has to retreat with. And if you cover that, and then your teammate attacks them from the front, they have nowhere to go. And that's when you win that trade. Ooh,
it looks like
some really nice sandwiching there from Max and Medz, just sticking Violence in a corner, and he doesn't have options to get out of that.
It looks like they're also choosing Sam Medz as the player, the 2v1 for this game.
Oh, Violence with the deepest recovery, but Axe with the deepest of edge guards. Most teams there would have just gone for the Falco, but Axe knew he could get it, and so he just stayed there and got it.
Yeah, they're really going at Violence. So, HomeMadeWaffle is trying to save his teammate with lasers, but it's just not working that well.
Yeah, it is worth noting that Violence is the only player on screen who is not MIOM top 100. And so it may be that Blue Team's strategy is just to try and exploit the weaker link on the team.
They just wanted that team combo.
Yeah. And instead they got a wimpy Pikachu forward tilt.
That camera just comes at me in those awkward moments. I'm scratching my side or my face.
Yeah. You don't have awkward moments. You're Jackie Tran.
But are they intentional? That is the question. Next time the camera zooms in on me, I'm going to have my shirt unbuttoned.
Pokemon Stadium. Oh wow, Violence just rushing right at them. That was interesting.
It surprises me that Violence isn't going for charge shots at all.
Yeah, I know it's scary to leave a partner, especially a Falco, a Spacey, alone with two characters who are so good at gimping. So I think that he's probably just going to try and stay in there and be backup for HMW as much as he possibly can. But I think having the charge shot in certain key moments would definitely make something of a difference.
Yeah, and he hasn't really tried charging it to see how his opponents react to it. If they just keep on 2v1ing or if they are just distracted and trying to stop it. I think that's useful intel.
Blue team is doing a really good job of forcing one of green team over to the side and just 2v1ing them. So even if they don't have center stage, they still have stage position over their opponents that way. You'll very rarely see Axe next to his teammate. He's always within range for a run-up neutral air, but he usually has an opponent in between him and his partner. That's just kind of the way that he sets up in neutral. Or in as close to neutral as you ever get in doubles. Strong forward smash. Green team finally in the lead for once. However, HMW needs to get over there and help his teammate.
Ooh.
Gets a charge shot. I mean, there we go. That's some damage right there. That was worth it.
And then as his teammate dies, sadly.
And this stage, if no other, is a good place for him to get charge shots because the transformations may force situations where other players can't approach him as he does it.
Yeah,
so far, so good. Violence and HMW are getting the crowd a little bit excited right now.
HomeMadeWaffles went ham on Medz last stock, though. I don't know if you're paying any attention to the combo left to right.
HMW just pressing a lot of buttons. Hitting his partner, hitting the other players. Like, he doesn't care. He's just going to make Falco do things.
And Samus was recovering. They said 2v1 Falco because they didn't want to bother trying to get Samus taking all day.
HMW not in a good spot. He's been trying to recover for a little while now, and there it goes. So that stock lead is evaporated. Only got a little bit of percent for it. But if they could finish Axe off here, they have a really good chance.
So another reason to 2v1 Violence is just because the recovery is so slow. Once they combo high enough to hit him off stage, then they can just 2v1 Falco without any worry of Samus shooting lasers at him.
They definitely have the 2v1 set up against Medz, just like they wanted to. Question is, can they finish him off? Oh, he tries to steal ledge from Violence, and Violence is just nodding like, nah, I knew that wasn't going to work. Samus is a good character.
For
those of you who don't know Violence, his opinion of Samus is very, very high. He will tell you that Samus is the best character in the game. And he'll tell you that she's broken, and that she cannot be beaten, and that she wins every matchup. And that's just kind of this way that he maintains a positive mentality, and it's kind of fun.
If you look at the moves one by one, though, their attributes are actually quite powerful, cumulatively. It's just that she doesn't have, any one-frame moves.
Yeah. Another thing about it, I think, is just her movement speed. Like, in the air, she has the bomb jumps, but her air steer is just not as fast as the other top-tier characters. So, mobility is a big deal.
Yeah, that's why she's such a grounded character, and that's where most of her power is, with that dash dance and wave dash.
Battlefield, here we go. Game 3. Not sure if we're in best of 5. Oh no, it says quarterfinals best of 3. All right. So this is for winners bracket life. Going to Battlefield is a particular favorite of Axe's, and it's a really neutral stage that I know Medz likes. So it should. It's kind of just the Arizona comfort pick. A lot of times in tournaments, when Medz and Axe play each other in singles, they'll just say and refuse to strike and go straight to Battlefield and go to Battlefield for every game.
And it's a useful skill to just be so comfortable on that level because most players do not object to Battlefield. So being comfortable on that most universal level gives you that advantage.
It's definitely the most commonly played stage in Melee because it's so common for everyone to strike to it.
Pikachu with that expert save, up air, popping up his teammate rather than spiking it.
Yeah, and I almost feel as though HMW dropped a potential KO on Axe there. Like, Axe kind of wiggled his way out in a way I'm not sure he should have been able to.
And shot.
And Blinky Blinky. So all of a sudden, match gets opened up with blue team in the lead. Oh! I love how Medz didn't go for that up air and waited for Axe to deliver it to him.
Yeah, my eyes didn't even move fast enough. I was just watching the ping pong ball back and forth, and before I know it, I see that up air already in motion, completing the kill.
That is fantastic doubles awareness from Axe, just to know that Medz would know he couldn't get that up air, wouldn't go for it, and that if he placed the right hitbox of back air there, it would knock him into it. Oh wow, he gets the double up smash, but gets interrupted by the up B. Fantastic play from Medz, just darting around with those back airs there.
The Medz and Axe doing a great job of playing ping pong with their opponents as well.
What in the world? Well, Pikachu still living. Not now.
Grab the laser spike.
Okay, that down smash sets up Medz for an edge guard, but Axe was able to interrupt that. Medz is able to get back safely, gets an up smash, doesn't quite kill Violence yet, but they're on their last tournament stock and it's gone. 2-1, Axe and Medz.
And now it's burger time.
I was about to say that myself.
Now I'll commentate on him eating the burger. He has about 2 bites left. The last piece has the cheese and lettuce. The tomato, however, is gone. I assume that slid off with his previous bite.
Just some ketchup.
The ketchup, but not the tomato slice. The burger is cooked well done. It looks to be about a 1/4 pound patty. Cheese is American. Now he's finishing his last chew. He just popped